I feel like I should go back and tell my story a little bit from the beginning. So I had a kidney transplant. My wife was my donor, and the process overall was extremely smooth. Obviously there's a lot of anxiety going into a major surgery like that, and you never know, but I went to UW Medicine, which is about half a mile from my house, so I admittedly had a pretty easy process. And they're some of the best in the world. Had no issues at all. Kidney took, and the recovery process has been as expected and ahead of schedule. My wife's much smaller than me, so smaller kidney, some challenges. Processing as much size and strength. But other than that, it's been great. The biggest challenges, I think, are adjusting to the medications that they put you on and knowing that you're on those for life. So for me, I've just been trying to get back to my old fitness level and energy levels and health levels overall. So I've been kind of documenting my fitness journey or my post-kidney recovery process and trying to make the comeback bigger than the setback is the goal. My goal is to get back into physical shape that I was in prior to kidney surgery, and I'm pushing really hard. What I could do at about a little over a month, during the second month, I started going back to the gym, going real slow, light weights. They tell you can't lift more than 10 pounds for the first 3 months and then keep it pretty light up to 6 months to recover. And the reality is the surgery in the lower abdominal area is pretty difficult area to recover from. So it does take 6 months for you to be able to do sit-ups and get the full lower core back to the full 100% recovery. I'm at like 3.5 months now, and that's the one limiter that I have. I do a bunch of sit-ups and I have to stop because it tightens up. And other than that, you can lift not extremely heavy, but around 2 months I started really going aggressive, and I've been in the gym most days since then, with the exception of a few travel days where I did something most of the time, but been consistent with the gym. And I've also started the Wim Hof method. So I do breathing exercises in the morning, hold my breath for 3 sets. I've discussed this before. And I also do cold plunges on a daily basis for about 10 minutes most days. And the combination of those really helping rebuild my immune system, my energy levels, my overall mood, and I think just having a great impact on lowering inflammation and blood pressure and all those things so that I can push harder in the gym. Yeah, starting at 2 months, started back in. That's the aggressive mode right now that I'm in, but literally in the last couple of weeks, I made some med changes where decreased some of the blood pressure medications on, specifically this carvedilol. And now I feel like a new man again, where I have the oxygen flowing through my body, where I can actually push hard and get my heart rate closer to 100% max out potential without, dying. And yeah, I'd say that overall I'm on track, but still a long ways to go. Any indicators of where I'm at? I don't know. Before I went into kidney transplant, I could do 30 pull-ups at once. About a month ago, I could only do 5. I was very weak. Today I did 15, so things are progressing pretty fast. I do a scan for my body fat percentage, and that was around 6% when I went in, and is now at 13, has been at 13 for the last 3 or 4 weeks since I started measuring it. I expect that to also go back down. One of the downsides is they do put you on prednisone, which makes you gain weight, hungry all the time, and just makes it challenging to probably take out the pounds. So I think that's part of the problem, but it's a low dose, so hopefully we can work through that and come out the other side. I think that's all for now. I just thought I'd give you a little backstory on where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm documenting every day what I do, from a breathing, a cold plunge, a fitness, on any major milestones in a spreadsheet. So at some point I'll share that, and you'll be able to see kind of maybe cause and effect. But if you're going through kidney transplant or post-kidney transplant, and I think everyone tells you that you know, you're pretty much out for 6 months and it's going to be this long haul and just rest and recover. And it probably has a lot to do with how you go into it. If you go into it really pushing hard and, you know, put yourself in a good, healthy spot, if you have that ability, then I think it's a lot easier to recover and come out of it. But my experience has been pretty smooth so far. We'll see. Maybe I'm pushing too hard. I don't know. But that's the update for now.